Hello everyone and welcome back to Codestar Technologies, the #1 tech YouTube channel here in Kenya and Africa at large. Our duty is to keep you updated with the new and latest technologies in this field of IT. So if you have not subscribed, kindly do so. We have amazing videos that we have done about integrating your system, that is your web application, with Lipa na M-Pesa, even how you can develop e-commerce, that is using WooCommerce, and even how you can develop things like USSD, consuming things like SMS API. We have got even geocoding APIs. We also share materials to do with your course, like for example, we share projects, we share marking schemes, like kind of videos that we normally do for those who are doing either NEC and CASNEP exams. So this is one of the best channel for you. So if you want to stay updated with the latest technology, kindly subscribe to support this channel. Make sure every video that you watch, you give it a thumbs up. Now, in our today's topic, today we are going to talk about how you can send emails, especially if you are programming with Phpmailer. There are different ways you can send emails, or you can implement this feature of sending emails, and this is one of the videos that most of you normally ask about them, especially on the description not description but comment section. And to remind you also, if you might be interested, because I've seen most of you asking about the source code for some of the videos that I've done, kindly make sure you check on the description. You'll find the source code. You can see the link. You just click and download. There is another one, maybe if you might need to buy a domain name, you can just click this link, and it's my affiliate link, because I normally host most of my website with TrueHost, as you can see. And when you purchase, I normally get a small commission from that, so you can support me by doing that. And also we have got, in case maybe you might need to advertise your business, just kindly click this link and it will take you to somewhere here, where now you can just enter your details of your business and pay just a small amount to sponsor a video, and we will just talk about your products a little bit on the videos that we normally do. So because most of the clients normally request this kind of information, especially laptops from students and all those kind of stuff, so kindly, if you might need to sponsor a video or to advertise your business, this is the best channel for you. Now let's get back to our today's topic. As I said, today we are going to add this feature of sending emails, and there are two ways you can send emails. One of the ways that you can send emails using PHP programming language, there is what we refer to as a mail function. As you can see, this is a PHP mail function, and this is one of the best sites that you can learn about PHP. It's called W3 School. So in this case, this is a code that is designed to send emails, but sometimes it doesn't work, because the last time I once used and it worked was back in 2015, somewhere there, and recently we tried to use it fails. And when I asked about why it normally fails, because I was thinking it's something to do with most of the web hosting companies, I realized that most of them, they normally block this kind of function, because it's kind of, most people, they misuse it by sending spam mails to other people's emails. So in that case, which makes the server maybe go down, something like that, or slow down, in other words. Now so they normally block this kind of function, but I ended up getting another solution, which is now PHP. For sometimes I've been using this Phpmailer, and it works very well. So even if you are working on XAMPP or WAMP, still it works. Or maybe if you might need to use Gmail to send emails from there, this one still it works with it. And to get the source code, or the library, I can call it zip library or what, because it's just a combination of classes that work to enable you to send emails. So you just go to this link, that is GitHub, and you'll get their latest repository. Then you just click there and download. And once you download, you can even go through the documentation here. They have well explained documentation, so just go through it. And this is the sample code of in case maybe you want to send email, this is the code that you normally copy. So you can see this one. When you click there, you copy and you create something like an index page where you can send your you can just add some of the parameters that are required here, and you'll be able to send your emails. As you can see, even it's well commented for you to understand how it works. So that's how you normally do it, and already I have downloaded it. So here it is. And once you download, there are just 3, because when you download it has got a lot of stuff. Let me show you. So I'll go ahead and unzip, that is extract, so that you can see whatever it's inside there. So I will select extract here, and when I click extract here, you can see it is extracting. Yes, maybe because I extracted before, so I am going to replace that one, and I think it is down. Is it down? No, I think it is up here somewhere. Phpmailer master, something like that. So you can see it has a lot of information which is not necessary. So for those who are using Composer, you can either just use the link which is provided on here, just to clone. But in this case, what I just did is to open this source. Then there are 3 main classes which are needed here. They are defined here. So I need where is it? There are here. They have explained here. Yeah, these 3. So SMTP, there is a Phpmailer, and there is exception. So those are the 3 files that you need. So you'll go ahead and just copy this one, and this one. That is what you need, and you can create a folder called Phpmailer and you put them inside. So that is what you are going to import on your code. The other thing that you need, there is a certificate that you need sometimes. I don't know whether the latest one needs the certificate, but sometimes it normally gives you that error. So you can download the certificate, but I will share the source code even on the description. Again, you will get it. So already I've done that. Now I have got this one which has got the 3 classes that I need, and on top of that, this is the certificate that I was talking about. So when I zip the file and add it on the description so that you can download, you'll get all these ones. Then the source code, this one, this is the other one that you normally copy, and I've copied it and now pasted it on index.php. Then we have got this one, because I will send an attachment, because I will have that part where we'll have an attachment. So in this case, what I will do, I will zip this one called mail and upload it to the server, because I don't want to use sometimes when you do things locally on your machine, when you want to deploy them, it becomes a challenge. So in that case, I've zipped, and what I'm going to do now, right now, as usual, I normally have a domain that I normally use, which is for the Codestar technologies. This is the cPanel, and on the cPanel, I'm supposed to get this is the domain that we normally use for the practice of this kind of videos that we normally do here. So in that case, what I'm going to do is to upload it here. So to upload, I can just click here, and because this is something that even most of the guys normally fail to understand how it works. So in that case, maybe I can click that one, but it's not necessary because there is nothing like that. So I'll drag this one and put it there, or even you can select it, still it works. Select the file and it works. So then I'll go back to home, where I'm going to click there, and it's going to take me back to where I was. This is zipped. So I will unzip it or extract. Sometimes I normally use unzip because I'm used to zip and zip, something like that. So I've done that. So this one is not necessary for now, but before that, I will first of all select this one, select all these ones, and I will move them to the root folder, which is move, and not on mail. They will go to the root folder like that, and go up one step, then select this one and select this zip, and I will delete this one because I don't need them anymore. So like that. So right now I've uploaded the files that I need. The next thing is to edit this one, but now before you edit, you need an email which will be sending the sender mail and the recipient mail. Those are the 2 things that you need to have. And before I open this one, okay, let me open first of all so that you can understand what we need to do. In this file, we normally pass. You just create an HTML, either HTML form which has got the recipient mail, then the message of that you want to send, and maybe you upload the search. That is an upload control that will upload a file maybe that you want to send as an attachment. So in that case, what we need is these two, and maybe you can add an attachment in that case. But in this case, I did the attachment here, so you can see I've defined the path. It's just the name of the file because they are in the same directory. So these two, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say whoever is sending, whoever I'm going to send to, I'm going to send to myself. So I'm going to write my email, which is eric.chalo38 at gmail.com, like that. So that is the recipient mail. This message, I'm going to comment it like that because already have written the message here. You can see there is the subject and the message which is here, something like that. I've said Codestar Technologies, welcome to the best online learning platform, then blah blah blah. Then I can say maybe shopping for the courses, something like that, or start learning, something like that. I can say something like that. Let me just use start learning, like that. So in addition to that, you will have to specify other things. So here we normally use SSL. This is the port number. Here we have to write the domain name from which we are sending to, which is Codestar. So here I can just write Codestar. Then on top of that, there is the username. That is the email that is going to be the sender. My email that is my server mail that I'm going to use. Or maybe if it is your Gmail account you're sending from there, you normally specify your Gmail, but it's not possible. In this case, you are supposed to use you are supposed to create an email address, then a password. Then on top of that, I'm supposed to specify what sender name here. I can say sender name will be Codestar technologies, something like that. And I will have to add the email that I'm going to create there. Then do I have anything else I'm supposed to add? Reply to, I can say maybe I can reply even to my email, there's no problem. Or you can reply to the sender mail that we are going to create. So in that case, maybe just say reply to this mail. And now what we are going to do, save. So we need this email that we are going to create. Because you have a server, you are supposed to go back to this one and go to email accounts. And here on email accounts, you'll see the email account that we have. There is an email already which is here, which is this one. As you can see, if I want to check the emails, I can click there. And in that case, I want to create a separate one so that you can understand how it works. So I'm going to click create. And when I click create, I'm supposed to come here and specify the username. So I'll call it test because I want to test, and in that case I will generate a password like that. So I have a password that I'm going to use. So that password I will copy it and create the account. There is no problem. So once you create that one, the other thing that you need, you can check maybe is it manage or where we normally go. Don't know. No, not there. Actually, I've gone somewhere different. It's just what I wanted to show you is these port numbers that you can see here, which are specified, which is SSL and port number. Sometimes you can receive them. You can get an email telling you the port number that you are going to use, but by default you don't need to change them. In most of the servers they are the same. Like yeah, I think it's this one today. Yeah. So if you open this mail, which is sent by default, you can see the port number. If you want to configure it on your email to like on your phone and all that, this is how you normally specify it. So in that case, the domain server, as I said, here I wrote something to do with codestar.co.ke, which is now this one, and the port number is this one for SMTP, which is and on top of that, this is my email. But before I paste my email, I want to paste the password, because the password I copied it. So I will paste the password and I go back and copy the email so that I can be faster test this one like that, copy, and I will paste it here. Also, the test password you can either add on the reply, something like that, but now that one is not necessary. I can leave it like that, there's no problem. So my email is complete. So what happens is that these classes are included. You can see I've imported this one, these two files. Then we have got these two classes that are needed here. Then we have got the center. You can add the message if you are receiving, like for example, you have an index page of an HTML form which will pass just this one and this one, and maybe an attachment. Then on top of that, this one you just have to call them the way I've done, and what will happen is that it's going to send to here the address that are going to be sent to, something like that. Then we have got there is the reply where it's supposed to come from. The message, instead of using, maybe if you don't want to use this body, if you want to specify to be this one, you just do and comment this one and you work with it, and yeah, that one is done. So if I save and now go to this shop is the domain that I normally use for the practice. So if I come here, you can see I've gone to index php, that is http ericobanks.codestar.co.ke/index.php, which is now this file that we have created here, this one, of which is the one that we have edited. So what has happened is that the code has been executed, and as you can see, email has been sent. This is the message that we are getting, because it means that it has been successful. So that is what we have seen here. So I just need to click OK, and I can come to this one. This is my email address, and refresh a little bit to see whether I've received an email. I can see there is no email. I think it's taking time. It's supposed to be here. Maybe I can refresh it like that. Okay, go back here, refresh. Maybe I can refresh it again like that. Let's be patient. Sometimes things, they don't work that fast as you think. Sometimes we can have some issues with do I have any problem with my code? Maybe I can check. On my phone, do I have the email on my phone? Go to, let me check again. Saved this one, the path. So it's supposed to have the, oh, maybe it might be having the delay because of uploading this file is very an attachment. Let me uncomment it and save and try to send without like that. So if I go to now to this one, refresh, let's refresh or what, inbox, can go back there, something like that. It's not showing. Why? Is there anything which is wrong? I've specified what and what and what. Let me check, counter check the code again. Sorry, set from, I've not set from. Actually, that was the problem. This one I didn't specify. I don't know why I forgot that one. So there's no problem. Now we can refresh and try to send, and we are supposed to see now the message supposed to arrive within no time, something like that. Let me counter check again, because sometimes you might miss some of the things that are very important. So to email, I specified Eric Charlo. Then sometimes it's good to go through your code to check some of the things that you forgot to add. So that is the password, the path, .co.ke, technologies, 2 is okay there, reply to true, something to do with that, and that one and that one. I think it's okay. So let me refresh again. Okay, refresh. It's taking a lot of time. I don't know whether it's server right now or what. Let me just kind of press Control S, mail, delivery message. There is a problem with what? Outcall mail delivery, Eric Charo, the permanent error following addresses. There is a problem with the address Eric Charo at gmail.com. Domain Codestar has exceeded the maximum defer and failure, like 5 to something like that. What is it? There is a failure which is happening. Let me counter check. The message created automatically by email decoder and could not deliver. It is because these errors are very, very important. Reporting DNS, grant 101, true host cloud, something like that. Final recipient, like that. So let me just counter check again. Here we refresh again. Like that. Here press enter, like that. Okay, send. It is sent, but it's not arriving. So test.codestar.co.ke, that's the email sent. Delivery, we have got an error on the delivery. Delivery failed. We can counter check the error so that we can see what is the problem, because as I said, it's very, very important. It's created automatic by software that sent could not deliver to one or more its recipient. This is a permanent failure. Maybe the problem might be just this one. Let me put some this kind of quotation here. I don't know whether they might cause that one. Then I press Ctrl F5 to refresh. Click OK. When I click OK, can go back here. Inbox. There is no whatever, and does it mean that it has arrived here? Let's see. Did I save? Yes, I saved. So index, Gmail, the email is correct. This one, let's wait and see this one whether it's going to load. Yeah, now it has, we have received the mail. I think that one is the one that is causing that error, so it's good to know. And that's why I don't like to edit kind of videos, so that you can get to understand how it works. So boom. So let me just uncomment this one. I will uncomment that one, save, and refresh it again like that. Click OK. Come here, go back there, check. Yes, and as you can see, it has an attachment. Click that way and you can see, where is it? There was the one that which has the attachment. Where is the attachment? Okay, let me click like that. Where is the attachment? Or the attachment has not arrived yet. Let me just click again. I want to see the attachment so that I can download together with you, so that you can see the attachment has come. Just let me select this one, delete it, and now refresh this one, Control F5, then click OK. Let me come here, check whether maybe I have an error here. Do I have an error? No. So if I come here, it means I'm supposed to see an email from Codestar Technologies, but this one doesn't have path. I think that one is well specified, so this one doesn't have an attachment. Why? Loading. This mail doesn't. Oh, this one has attachment now. We have got several attachments here. So you can see I've received the attachment. It's the same one that is being sent from there. So that is it for today. I think you've learned something. The source code is going to be on the description. Just click on the description. You're going to get the source code there. And I hope you've learned something new and you are going to implement these features on your area. So what you're just going to do is create this one. You can call it mail.php. Then you have got an index.html, and which is going to be processed by mail.php. Then you pass the recipient mail, this one, and maybe you can have an upload button to upload a file. Once you get the file, it's going to be here. Then you specify how to send, and at the same time you implement bulky mails, how you send bulky mails, like something like that. So that is it for today. I hope you have learned something which is very, very important. Now, stay tuned to this channel. If you have not subscribed, as I said, continue subscribing to our channel. Share our video to as many people as you can. Make sure you give our videos thumbs up. And if you might need to advertise, if you might need to either buy a domain, just consider using some of these links that I've shared here. And also to download the code, you are going to get it from the link on our description. The reason why we I normally do this kind of video is to make you informed with or to keep you updated with the latest technology. Some of them maybe are not latest technology, but in this case, I would like to say that to most young developers that I know, me being one of them, I'd like to say that these are some of the videos that you need to see, because sometimes you might go to an interview and you might face some challenges. Because I remember when I graduated from college, I got this job on because I know your life stories. Let me finish with this one. So I applied for a job. It was a junior software developer. Then when I went there, we were given a question paper, so you are supposed to write your answers there. And it was a tough one. Actually, I can imagine, because practically I was not good at it. Theoretically, it was challenging, because I think I did answer any question on that piece of paper, because I knew nothing, completely nothing. And I was the first one to wake up to go to the next level, which was how do you call it? Which was the oral part, some question about oral part. So I just went there, just talked to that guy, appreciated for just being there to kind of have that experience. Nikakunywa dasani tu, kulikuwa na maji ya dasani and I left. And now, almost like 4 years later, is when I ended up realizing that some of the questions that were being asked there was things to do with API, things to do with XML. Actually, XML back then was one of the stuff that many people like to use, because you know that XML and JSON is kind of the same thing. So yeah, those are some of the things that I kind of like to share with people, at least for them to understand, like you have to start from somewhere. It doesn't mean this is the end of everything. So Make sure you subscribe, like our video, share to as many people as you can, and if there is something that you might need us to talk about, put that one on the comment section. At least that's how you support this channel. And lastly, if you might need to support this channel, like I always say, because we normally have so many guys who normally support this channel, the likes of Isaac, I do appreciate a lot. Just this is the M-Pesa number. This is the M-Pesa number. But actually, if you support just through advertising, just doing business together, I do appreciate that. That's even enough. But you can extend your hand by doing something small, at least to upload these kind of long videos that we have. They normally consume a lot of bundles. So thank you, and see you on the next one.